Okay, we're going to wrap up today's show by having this feature, Know Your Mosque, where we look at the 20, 30 most historical mosques in South Africa. So we've done some fascinating studies with for example, the mosque at the Hamidia Mosque in Newtown. We've had the Bosman Mosque yesterday. We've had the 23rd Street Mosque in Fithouse. We've had Grey Street. We should get the Awal Mosque in Cape Town. Couple others, but what about the Dlamini Mosque in Soweto? I certainly am aware of it as the first mosque in Soweto. So with me is Sheikh Ali Zhange, who's in fact apparently the first Muslim in that entire community. So Sheikh Ali, appreciate your time. Assalamu alaikum. Okay, we'll connect with Sheikh Said Ali in just a moment. Seem to have lost him for a second or so. I think he's got a very important story to tell. By the way, load shedding that ended at 5 a.m. this morning. Well, it's back at 5 p.m. this afternoon. That's the way it is. I did say that well-known song, Hello Darkness, My Old Friend, but I mean, you could work it out, right? So anyway, 5 p.m. this evening until 5 a.m. tomorrow. Now, whether that's going to affect your buka, your iftar, or your suhoor tomorrow morning, I don't know, but that's where it is. Okay, I just want to check if we have reconnected with Sheikh Said Ali Zhange. I think we had. So, Sheikh, appreciate your time. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Thank you. Now, we're speaking to you because we know that you know about the starting of the very beginning of the Dlamini Mosque, or the Soweto Mosque in Dlamini, right? Dlamini area of Soweto. So what do you know about how it all started?
I declare myself as a Muslim. I declare under the kalima La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. That means there's no God to be worshipped except the one God, Allah, and to follow the Prophet, the last Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. The mosque, it was a very long history on the mosque. First, I became a Muslim. I started propagating Islam in Soweto. Then I found out that it is necessary for me that I have a place where multi people of Soweto can worship themselves. You can worship Allah.
Yeah. That connection just went slightly wrong for the moment. Can you hear me? Yeah.
I identified a site in Dlamini. There are many sites, but I identified the one in Dlamini because it was quite big, you know. So right. I went to the authorities. I applied for it. They put it under the council. The council rejected it. I applied again. Luckily, I had a friend who was a superintendent in that area. So he went to the media. The rejection was because Muslims are not wanted in Soweto. That was the rejection of that. So this superintendent was a white man. He went to the council, the second sitting, and he explained to them. In fact, he had a Quran given by one brother in Cape Town, written in a handwriting Quran.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. He showed them. He tell them that this is not terrorism or anything else. This is a religion. So they gave me. They gave him and said to him, "We'll give him the site, but under 30 years lease." So the 30 years lease, I wanted to reject it, but one brother by the name of Ismail Mullah, he was the chairman of LME. He said to me, he said, "Don't reject it, accept it."
Okay.
Sometimes Allah knows best. Things can change in the longer run. So I really accepted it. After a while, when we fenced the site, they came out again with a 99-year lease.
Okay.
It was about after 1 or 2 years, The 99-year lease. So we felt that now a mosque can be built now. And then lease is like a title deed, proper title deed.
Yes, of course.
So we started making some applications, we formed an organization called Soweto Muslim Association. That was 1980.
Okay.
And there were about 10 brothers involved there.
Mm-hmm.
So we started propagating and making application, making preparation for them, for funds. Then during that year, there was a delegation coming from Saudi Arabia,
Mm-hmm.
coming to Nur Islam under Dr. Momaniat. Dr. Momaniat was the director at that time. So we're not aware about it. We're not invited in that delegation, but we sat down among ourselves, and said that let's write a letter and smuggling it into this delegation.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So a letter was written, and then one brother, which was secretary, went there, but he was standing outside. So he saw one of the directors of Nigeria was in that delegation. So he handed over the letter to him. The following day, we heard that it was in the news that we have been given 150,000 US dollars.
Oh, okay.
So that money took very long to come to us. So, but now we went to Dr. Mamoni out, and he had no. Before that, one brother again came from Medina. I think he must have come through this letter. He wanted to see us, but he could not get hold of us. But one brother from Everton show him where our station is, So he came there and he said to us, "Listen, people, I got 35,000 US dollars here. I want to give it to you to start the foundation." So I informed Dr. Mamoniat, I informed some other brothers also around of CIT, etc. We had a meeting at Dr. Mamoniat's center there at Nur Islam. So the money was given to us.
Okay.
So that is the money that is the money that started the foundation of the mosque. That was now.
Okay. So I'm gonna move forward because we've got about 3 minutes left. I'm gonna move forward. So then, when did you start performing, prayers and salah? I remember going to the opening of the mosque because I know Winnie Mandela was invited to that mosque.
So let me quickly. So after laying the foundation, the mosque, we could not get funds. We met a person by the name of Ibrahim Garda to assist us of raising funds. So we appointed him as a director, of fundraising. So he will tell us that now rather get a master, because the people were building, were owner builders were building there. He said, let's rather get a master builder. No, we started one mosque in Nur Islam. We signed a contract with the person, with a Portuguese guy, that he can complete the mosque. So we signed a contract, and then the mosque was started building. On 1986, the mosque was completed, and it was open also.
Alhamdulillah. Well, I mean, you're right. I know, Ibrahim Garda was my uncle, as you would be aware, and therefore, as a lighty, as a young boy, I was at the opening when, and I know Winnie Mandela was one of the guests at the opening. I mean, you would remember that, right?
Definitely, all of them were there. All of them were there. Ibrahim was he helped us. In fact, may Allah give him Jannat, inshallah, because he done a very great work. He was a brave man. We signed a contract without money, but we managed to make money. That's why that mosque is called Masjidul Umma. It was built by the Muslims of South Africa on their contribution. I said, thanks so much for them.
So that was the first mosque in Soweto, and we've got about a minute or so to go. How important is that mosque now in the community of Soweto?
That mosque is very, very important. Mosque. People come there. People come, children sometimes come and land there also. and then we make our tarawih there. Hafiz from Lens, they come there and recite the Quran for us. In fact, that mosque is very important. It's
Yeah,
very,
and
it's
has
a
that
symbol.
mosque? I mean, you mentioned when that mosque was not even started, you were already a Muslim. But has the mosque also, in a predominantly Christian area, has it also served to spread the Islamic faith to the people of Soweto?
Yeah, there was no opposition among the people around there. They, in fact, they used to come and one of the mosques was open, the door open. They used to come and sit there and listen to the lectures around there. Even on Jummah, sometimes they used to come around and sit there and listen to the Jummahs.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I take it that the atmosphere, and I've been there to the mosque a long, long time ago, but not for a while now. It must have a unique. I mean, does it have a unique Soweto atmosphere compared to, say, a mosque in Fordsburg or Lenasia?
Yeah, it's unique. You had a different atmosphere. People admire it. Most of their children. Well, some of their children today, some of them are ulamas. They are ulamas in that mosque.
Yeah,
Some of the
yeah.
children around there, they are ulamas. Some of them, the chairmen of that mosque. Well, during that time, they were still small. They were attending madrasa, but today they are chairmen, they are ulamas, they are sheikhs, they are around that mosque.
Well, you see, it took someone like yourself to be inspired to say, "Let us build a place of worship." And then when you did that, Allah provided. He got many people to assist, and now you have an established place for over 30, 40 years, and it's made a massive impact in the community. So we make dua for you as well. Allah inspired you then, and may Allah indeed continue to inspire you, Sheikh Said Ali Zhange. Inshallah, Ameen.
Ameen. May Allah accept all the efforts that I have done, inshallah. And whether
Inshallah.
Muslims of
Hopefully,
South Africa make dua for me that I must remain a good Muslim.
Inshallah, Ameen. Well, send our salams to the community of Masjidul Umma, right? And
Inshallah.
inshallah, we will visit soon. Inshallah. Okay,
Ameen.
there you are. Fascinating. So, what has been called the Dlamini Mosque is, in fact, officially the Masjidul Umma, which, as you said, was built, 1986. A fascinating story. And that's what we're talking about here. Not just any mosques that are mosques of historical importance in South Africa. Perhaps the Nurul Islam Mosque is another one we need to talk about soon. That's it for today's show. We'll do it again tomorrow from 8 to 10 a.m. Feel free to comment on any of the Salam Media social media pages. You can also follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, wherever it is. Just follow Ashraf Garda. You will find me. Otherwise, drop us a WhatsApp voice note or text 061 766 0355. Coming up next, Juz 11 of the Holy Quran with Mishari Rashid Al Afasi. That comes up in a moment. Assalamu alaikum.